Hey everyone! I thought that next I would probably go through some happier memories this morning. Literally the only thing I've been able to do since I recorded that last video is lay in bed and I brush my hair. That is like painfully inefficient, I guess. I'm also scheduled to work later, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, for my vacation, I brought along a few things to help me, and I also purchased one. I I'll just start with the one that I purchased while I was there. This is a natural silver necklace. It's pure silver, so it's very soft and delicate, but it's silver that was mined in New Zealand. And silver has properties just like other healing crystals and minerals. I honestly could not list them off the top of my head, but they're in the box and you can find them online too. I also brought essential oils and my current diffuser necklace that I've been using. Right now it has in a blend that's supposed to be inspiring of creativity. So, I mean, it smells nice and I feel like it puts me in a better mood being more creative. I used to use this blend a lot when I played instruments. I mean, I still play instruments, but it's hard to find the time and the energy. I also brought along a few crystals. I'm not going to list their properties or anything, you can look them up online, but I'll give you the names of each. This is a green jade palm stone, and I have some amethyst. These heart-shaped ones are a little bit different. They are crushed up stone along with some copper on the inside. The copper is kind of hard to see, but it's the little like goldish pieces that are on the inside. And they're all inside a partially dissolvable resin. That's what the clear part is. It's really thick on the back, but it's really thin on the front. So you put the front side against your skin, and your body temperature is enough to make the resin a little bit softer, so you can absorb minerals. And some of them, like my howlite, howlite is a white mineral, the maker mixed some calcium in with it, and you can absorb calcium through your skin, so it kind of works that way. I can't really explain the resin part very well, it's pretty complicated when I looked it up before, but you're welcome to do some research of your own. This one is selenite. And this one is aventurine. It's kind of a yellow color. It's hard to see there underneath the symbol, but they all have the copper in them too. And this is citrine. This is actually pretty dark for citrine, but I would imagine the maker just used whatever small pieces that she had left and crushed them up. In this one you can see the copper in there pretty well. There's just the little shiny bits. When I started to get sick before the trip, I guess I did my nails because I didn't have much else that I could do. I've started using gel nail polish, and it doesn't dry. You have to harden it with an LED light. I don't use the UV lights because they're bad for your skin, but the LED lights work with certain polishes. But it takes a really long time, so it's a pretty good activity for when you're sick. I don't remember how many coats this is total, but I think I did 2 of the base coat and then a really big number of the middle like color coat, which is the sparkles. Probably like 6 or 8 or maybe 10 layers, and then I did 2 layers of top coat, and that's how you get it to look kind of 3D like that. It's hard to see on camera, but there's a lot of clear space in between the sparkles, and you can see how thick it's made my fingernails too. That's how many layers are on there. I don't know why I just explained that, but I really enjoy it, so there's that. While we were in New Zealand, we kind of just woke up each day and decided what we wanted to do right on the spot. And a lot of the stuff we had to drive for, which kind of sucked because, oh man, because we have to, or because I can't sleep in the car. Sorry, my brain is complete mush right now, and I honestly don't think I'm going to be editing this video as well, but hopefully you can bear with me. So the hotel that we stayed in was an airport hotel. It was still, I mean, it was nice, but it was really close to the airport, and you can check in and out at any time, because if you're coming from a foreign country, you're probably going to arrive at a really weird time. So that was okay, and they have dinner and lunch and breakfast. The breakfast free, everything else you have to pay for, but you could pretty much eat there at any time of day at an airport hotel too. Then we went, I'll list off a few different of the activities that we did on different days. We went to 3 different beaches. That was 3 different days that we did stuff, and I actually collected shells. We were there right after Cyclone Debbie hit. So we also participated in a lot of like cleaning and helping for the beaches. So I was able to collect some shells, and we also returned a lot to the ocean because there were so many that were just scattered everywhere where the water's not going to touch again until another storm. So we brought those back down into the ocean because they're needed by sea creatures. Even though they're technically like dead exoskeletons, there are some creatures that move around and try to find new homes, bigger homes as they grow. And there are also some sea creatures that bury themselves in the sand and put shells on top to protect themselves. But anyway, I guess that's just my excuse for taking shells, because normally that's not something that I would do, but I did participate in cleaning up the beaches and helping there, so I took a few. And I'm planning on, in these next few weeks that I have left of summer and while I'm not feeling well, I borrowed a Dremel tool from my dad that you can drill really, really tiny, delicate holes with. So I'm going to be making some jewelry, and I'll probably put some up in my Etsy shop. Maybe I'll show you guys some, and I'll definitely keep some. And there are healing properties that certain types of shells have. Since I've been home, I have been able to identify most of the shells that I collected, and I also took more broken shells than I did whole shells. So I'm gonna get a rock tumbler and fill it mostly with those like plastic silica type beads that you put in there, and that'll cushion them so they don't break further and kind of smooth them down. And shells look really, really cool when you put them through a rock tumbler, and then they'll be smoothed out for like beading or whatever I decide to do with them. So we also went on 3 different cave tours. That was all in one day though. That was a lot of walking. Let me think here. I guess one of the caves was glowworm caves. I don't know if that's interesting to you guys, but glowworms are unique to New Zealand. They also exist in one state in the United States, but they're not native to there. Somebody brought them and like put them in a cave. I'm not really sure. And then we also went to this sulfur place. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a hot springs. In part of it, it was like clear, fresh water, and then everything was filled with sulfur in the rest. Wow, the light is really changing a lot, and my computer is talking to me, telling me that the lighting is changing, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. I turned the sound down, but, what was I talking about? I hope this video doesn't get too long because I forget what I'm talking about. Anyway. Oh yeah, that, hot springs sulfur place was called Hell's Gate. That was probably one of the longest walking activities that we did, because you pretty much walk through the whole park and just observe everything. At the beginning, we were able to put our feet in a small hot spring with like healing mud, and it was after we had already been in New Zealand for a few days, so it felt really amazing. Um, just to kind of relax and warm up your feet, and I don't know, the way the water was flowing, it was almost like kind of a massage, and the mud just felt really good, and it was super clean, fresh water. And I mean, we probably did a few other things. I should have made a list before this video, but I didn't think to. We also went around gardens in our hotel. Our hotel was just surrounded by plants and wildlife, lots of birds and critters. So I took pictures of pretty much every plant that I saw. This is so dark now. That is insane. I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably just cloudy, maybe. But, oh man, I lost my train of thought again. I'm sorry, guys. I really do not have the time or energy to edit this video. So, I'm probably just gonna end it right here so I don't annoy my viewers. If I think of anything else, maybe I'll make a video in the next few days. I do have one more video planned for today, but I don't remember for the life of me what it is right now. It's written on a piece of paper over on my desk, so I'll probably do that sometime later. Right now I'm kind of running out of time to call and talk to work, so I better do that as well. I hope you guys are all well. I hope I get well soon, or better than I am. And I will see you guys around. Thanks for listening.